you guys are focused on being seen. Your guys' social is really good. Your personal social is really good. And you're also extremely busy. I guess my first question is, how do you even come up with what to post?
Well, I have to give all the credit to my social media department, our marketing department, and we have a lot of youngins and Gen Zs, and they're always trying to keep me relevant with the latest trends and what we should be doing, and the TikToks and this, and even going to conferences and getting agents involved in some of our fun TikToks and things like that to just keep it, fresh and young and relevant. So we kind of practice what we preach. So I see that out there with competitors sometimes. I'm like, okay, you're telling agents they need to make updates to their websites. You're telling agents they need to get reviews. You tell them they need to be engaged. They need to be posting on social media. You're telling agents they need to do all these things, but then as a company, you're not doing them yourself. We post very consistently. We're asking for reviews from our agents, our clients, things like that. So I think that's something, especially when people are shopping, that matters. And have a time hey, I hired this mom and pop shop in the middle of nowhere and they created me a website. And I'm like, that's nice of them, but we also got to think about compliance, and they're probably going to be knocking at your door soon.
Right.
So.
Well, and that was another thing I want to talk to you about too, just because I know you guys do something special there. Because one, if you look at most insurance agents' social media, odds are they're just reusing what their company is giving them. And then what happens is it all looks the same. So what are you guys doing to make sure that not only is it good, it's different, but it's also compliant social media?
So from a compliance standpoint, Google has different standards, GBP has different standards, social media, and there's things changing all the time there. Our team's just making sure they're staying up to date on all those type of things. With us, we do not focus on a corporate brand. I don't care who it is. It's just never been one of our goals. We're all about an agency. There's a vision for their agency. And when we get on a call with agents, we talk about, what's your vision? How do you want to brand yourself within your community? Let's pick out a color palette together. Let's talk about a font you would like to use, things like that. And you'll see different agents' mindsets, and it makes it more about them and their brand, and you see more personality come through and things like that. Sometimes I'm this agent, how in the world did you pick hot pink and green? Where did this color come from? And then they're like, hey, well, I came from a sorority. I write majority of my business from a sorority. I'm like, okay, makes sense why you're branding yourself that way in the community. You want to hear an agent's reasoning behind why they want to make the moves that they're going to make. Everything's very custom with us over here, and we want to just focus on the agent.
You do have to sort of differentiate yourself, otherwise you're just going to be lumped in with everybody else in the company. It's just whatever, right? So how do you know if social is working? Right? There's likes, there's followers, but what's your guys' measurement with your agents of this is good, this isn't good? How do you know?
So we have our real-time dashboard over here. So it doesn't matter what you do with us, whether it's our Mel and Max products, if it's our, products we built our company on, our agency on, we track everything. We're going to track every stat from social media. You'll be able to log into this dashboard. You can toggle day over day, month over month, however you want to pull the data. You can see how many likes the post got, when we posted, when the post went out, what the post actually looked like. You'll see all the stats pull in as far as engagement goes on Facebook as well as Instagram. We do handle LinkedIn as well, but unfortunately, we just have no data you can pull from LinkedIn into a dashboard. Kind of work in progress on that one. I think just know social media is a branding piece as well. I tell agents, if you think you're going to post one post on Instagram tomorrow and you're going to see a flood of these leads coming in, it's not how it works. I think all these different marketing buckets kind of piece together for the full picture of everything you have in your marketing strategy, just to make sure you're getting in front of these customers when they're shopping, whether they're seeing your face on social media in your local area, see your billboard. Now they're over here searching online. They see your display ads. Well, now they're ready to buy. Now your Google ad pops up. So I think everything kind of ties together. So just making sure your face and name is out there and they're seeing you. You want to stay relevant. And then social media now is playing a bigger effect than it kind of used to be. And like even SEO rankings, things like that, because Google now is pulling in social media and things like that now in the feeds. And then also with AI and ChatGPT, I think like your listings and your information that's out there on the internet, it's more important that it's consistent than it's ever been in the past, because people are searching using ChatGPT and AI, where ChatGPT is pulling in information from all these other websites out there, which before people only were searching pretty much with like Google or Microsoft platforms, things like that. So it's just kind of changing the game. We also make sure all of the photos are being pushed out to all these additional websites, pushed out to your Yelp, pushed out to your Google business profile. And you want to make sure you have consistent name, address, phone number, just kind of across the board. It's all about like consistency and engagement with Google. And we stay up to date with obviously all the Google best practices. So